Hi guys, it's Sam and I am here today to film another tag video and I'm very excited about this tag. The tag is the Zelda book tag and it was created by Lori and Kitty Books and she also tagged me in it, which is pretty cool. And I'll link her video down below so you guys can go check it out because it was pretty hilarious to watch. Her commentary throughout the whole video was pretty funny, so you guys should go and watch it. I absolutely love Zelda. It is my favorite video game of all time. Well, not quite my favorite. Earthbound for the Super Nintendo is my favorite game, and if you played that game, let me know because I don't know anybody else outside my family who has played that game, and it is awesome. It is seriously one of the best role-playing games ever. And you can also find it on the Wii U. They finally added it to the Virtual Console, and there's like 4 of them all together, but they're only in Japan, only one made over here, and it's awesome. Anyway, that's an aside. But aside from Earthbound, Zelda is one of my absolute favorite video games. And she created this tag, made it book related, and there's a question for each Zelda game in all of Zelda history, which is pretty awesome. So I'm excited to do it. So let us get started with this wonderful Zelda tag. First question is The Legend of Zelda, and you are to name your favorite classic. I'm going with my old standby for this question and choosing Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I don't think I need to say anything else. Everybody who knows me knows I absolutely love this book. It's an excellent classic by Charlotte Bronte, and I love it. Number 2, The Adventure of Link, a sequel that was just as good, if not better, than the original. Oh, that's a hard one. For this question, I'm going with The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. It is a sequel to Red Season of Red Skies, even though technically it's the 3rd book in a trilogy, but I couldn't think of a second book I liked the best. So we're going with this one. This one blew the other 2 books in the Gentleman Bastard series out of the water. It was amazing. The twist in this book threw me for a loop. I didn't see it, and it's going to totally change the direction of the rest of the series, and I cannot wait to get my hands on book 4 whenever it comes out. It's amazing. It's my favorite so far. It's amazing. Number 3, Link's Awakening, the saddest book you've ever read. That'll probably be Tessa Duberville's by Thomas Hardy. It's a classic. I read it a long time ago in high school. It's been a while since I read it, and I kind of want to reread it, but I kind of don't because it's a really, really sad book. Basically, Tess had a really messed up and depressing life. And it was just, I just remember it being really, really sad. It's a good book though, and Thomas Hardy's an excellent author, so if you guys haven't checked it out, I suggest you do. Question number 4, Ocarina of Time, a book where the main character matures. Because, you know, Link goes from being a kid to being an adult Link. Still the best Zelda game ever. It really is. It's my favorite. This one I'm going with The Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. I am choosing this book series because you basically learn about Quote's life from the time that he's a child to when he is an adult. And it basically just shows how much he has learned and how much he has grown and how much he changes over the course of his life. Not necessarily for the better, but I just really enjoyed it. And I think that the way that Patrick Rothfuss has been doing this series is excellent. And just seeing how Quoth grows has been amazing. And I really like this book series. And I want book 3, Patrick. I want book 3. Number 5, Majora's Mask, a book where time is an important element. I'm cheating on this one, and I'm choosing Doctor Who and the Abominable Snowman, which is a novelization of one of the classic Who episodes, because he's a Time Lord, and he travels in time, and time plays an important plot point. Actually, I haven't read this one yet, and I need to. I actually haven't watched the episode either. I think this is one of the classic 2 episodes they just discovered last year, so I think you can actually get it and watch it now. But yes, I am choosing Doctor Who, because what can get more timey-wimey than Doctor Who? Am I right? I'm right. Number 6, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, a duology or 2 books that don't get the attention they deserve. For this, I'm choosing Crown Duel and Court Duel by Sherwood Smith. This is a bind-up of both of them, but they were originally published as 2 separate works of fiction. Excellent, excellent books as per Sherwood Smith's usual. I believe I have mentioned this one a few times recently as well, but suffice it to say I enjoy it, and everybody needs to read Sherwood Smith. Because I don't know anybody that reads Sherwood Smith, and they need to because she's awesome. Number 7, Wind Waker, a book revolving around the sea in some way. For this question, I'm choosing Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. Get it? Sea of Monsters. That's right. It takes place in the Sea of Monsters, so it's perfect. I know. Number 8, Four Swords, a book or series with the best fandom. For this one, I really want to choose the Doctor Who fandom because those are the nicest group of people I've ever encountered. But aside from the novelizations and the short stories and books that have been published that take place in the Doctor Who world, I feel like it's cheating, so I'm not. So I'll have to go with the Potter fandom universe Potterhead people. That was descriptive, Sam. I don't actually have that much interaction with the Harry Potter fandom because when I started reading them, internet wasn't like all that yet. And then I was older and I had other things just taking my time, so I've always kind of enjoyed Harry Potter on my own for the most part, but those who I have encountered have been quite pleasant, so I'm gonna go with the Harry Potter fandom. Number 9, Minish Cap, a book that reminds you of being little. For this one, I'm going to go with Pickle Things, which I'll put right here. This is a book that our dad read us when we were kids all the time, and I always thought it was a hilarious book. It's like a rhyming book. It's like pickle things you never see, like pickles on a Christmas tree, like that. It's a hilarious book, and it's awesome, and everybody should check it out because it's cute, and they just should. They should. Number 10, Twilight Princess, a book with a dark theme. For this one, I'm going with Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. If you have not read this book or the trilogy, Broken Empire trilogy, let me tell you, it is very, very dark. Very dark. Very dark anti-hero type character. He's basically a jerk. He is a jerk. Yes, he is. And he's just evil, and there's a lot of like horrible things that go on in these books in the series, but they're still pretty good, and so I recommend them because they're very, very interesting, not your typical fantasy series. Number 11, Skyward Sword, a book that was difficult to get through, and I thought that she put this in here was hilarious because we were kind of talking about it in her comment section. I still have not beaten Skyward Sword. That bad guy, I can't remember his name, it's like Gilahard, I'll put it right here. He's the one before the big boss. I could not get past him. I got all the way to the end, and I could not get past him, and it was like 2 years ago, and I've been meaning to replay it through and see if I can get past him again, but I quit 2 years ago because I got frustrated because I could not get past him, and I was trying for like 2 weeks, and it was making me mad. I need to try again, I just haven't yet. For this one, I am choosing Wildwood by Colin Malloy. I did not like this book at all. I read it in the booktubeathon. I had the hardest, which I probably should have set it down as soon as I realized I didn't like it, but I didn't. It was really boring. I didn't like the plot. I didn't like the characters. I basically didn't like anything about this book except for the illustrations. And aside from that, I just had the hardest time getting through this book. It took me forever. It took me pretty much the whole week, which is sad. So, I don't recommend it. I don't. I'm sorry. If you like it, that's great. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Personally, I didn't much care for it. Number 12, Hyrule Warriors, most anticipated upcoming release. Slow Regard of Silent Things, I believe it's called by Patrick Rothfuss, right here. I have it pre-ordered. It comes out on the 28th. It's the first Patrick Rothfuss book since 2011, so I've been waiting 3 years. It is not book 3. I wish it was, but I will take whatever I can get, so I'm quite excited about this book. And finally, number 13, the Wii U title, because there's going to be a new Zelda game coming out next year, but we don't know the title yet. Who do you tag? I am going to tag Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book, Brock from Let's Read, and who else am I going to tag? I don't even know. Who else here? Oh, Carla from Books and Other Nerdy Things, because I know that she likes Zelda. So, anybody else who loves Zelda and books, guys, go and do this tag, because it's pretty cool. That's who I tag. Alright guys, that was my video for today. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this tag, and if you like Zelda, what your favorite game is. And thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy reading, and bye! Hi guys, it's Samantha, and I am back today with another book recommendation roulette video. I'm just gonna shake it up, and then we'll get started.